Moving on swiftly, we have Brown Mauzo, who has decided because the world is not giving him the kind of justice he deserves, he's going to do exactly what he knows how to do best, which is write long, cryptic messages on his social media.
Aww.
And I know it's kind of sad because the relationship between him and Vera seems to be very on and off, very chaos being put in at more convenient times for her than anything else. Think about the fact that they were very close. They were kiki. Remember the images and the kind of love, puppy love we used to see on the show when they were together on The Real Housewives. And now suddenly she's hugging the child and not him. Suddenly she's walking miles in front of him. Suddenly they're at a club and she doesn't seem to be interested in what he's doing and what he's saying. She would rather post pictures and videos of other people and those kinds of scenes. And I feel like it feels convenient for her, but it's never feeling too convenient for him. Again, this is off of the fact that I'm assuming this is not cloud chasing, right? Because this was about 3 weeks ago, about a month ago, when she said that they were broken up, or she was giving a cryptic version of that statement. Allegedly, they were not together anymore, and the rumors were starting to go off. And then suddenly now she's in Dubai, sorry. Looking good, looking fine, looking thick as always, and spending luxurious, like crazy amounts of money. What was it? She bought the glasses and sandals for 1 million shillings.
1.2.
Imagine having that kind of money to just chop, and your man is over here writing this on social media. Aki, I feel so bad for him. He wrote, "If I tell you the stories in my heart, it will burn my tongue. If I keep it in my heart, I am afraid it will burn me from the inside. But if I let it out, I fear it will burn the whole world. I cannot let it out, so I let my sorrows stay inside." Okay, first of all, you are completely assuming that the world cares that much, but okay, let's do you, boo-boo. And then he continued to say that sometimes we don't appreciate the good things until we lose them. Sometimes we don't value the people we have in our lives until we lose them. And it just sounds like another sad story, similar to what he'd done before. I think it's the same kind of vibe he'd given before when he was sort of claiming that they weren't together anymore. Now, Brown Mauzo, as I said, I feel like maybe you're going too far saying that if you let the whole world know, then it will burn all of us. And I'm just like, child, you're doing too much. You're doing too much.
Ain't nobody that
I
invested.
don't think we care that much. I mean, your baby mama is hot, but like that's about it. She's hot, and she's a nice person, but that's about it. I don't think it would put a damper in the world simply because you guys broke up. Sorry to tell you. And I'm sorry to also tell you that she would move on just as quickly. Like, this girl is hot. She is going to move on and it will feel like nothing. And unfortunately, remember the old sad tale we used to tell each other? Where guys are like, she's only with it because she now wants to have children, and once she's done having children, she gonna dip.
She's done.
I feel like that narrative is kind of coming through a bit more every day. Like every day we see something that she does and he says that kind of puts us in that situation of like, yeah, maybe she's just using him for the babies because they do have very beautiful babies. But again, this is not our place to put our assumptions and assume that they are gospel. That's just a narrative that I wanted you to put your frame of mind in that narrative. But at the end of the day, I think Brown Mauzo is sad and Vera Sidika is happy. The worst part, he's the only one who's sad. He's the only one who's constantly telling us about his sadness on the internet. Vera is living her best life, like in the sand.
She's okay.
Over there looking all light-skinned and everything. I'm just like, this girl is living her best life. You're sad on the internet. She's on the complete other version of the spectrum. It's like, did you know, I'm going to twerk on a yacht in Dubai. She's currently living that lifestyle. She's twerking on the desert in Dubai, and you're here being sad on the internet, giving us cryptic messages. If I were him personally, I'd count my losses. If this is true and not cloud chasing, I'd count my losses and I would dip. I'm sure there are many other women who would love to have you, but clearly maybe not your wife.
I said it's giving the same energy as Kiki Palmer's baby daddy.
Yeah.
It feels like she is out there living her best life while he is stuck with a responsibility at home. He is feeding Prince and feeding Asia, Ukutu, multitasking, being a home dad, being a dad. And she's just living her best life.
But what if it's the thing where she did with Otile Brown as well, where they had this whole controversy, and then we found out that they were actually shooting a music video?
Not quite sure. He just seems generally very sad about life. It feels like he was put in a position he didn't want to be in initially.
Sad ninja hours.
Exactly. He's giving sad ninja hours. And it's quite sad to witness all of this, you know, because we want you to be happy. No one wants to be around somebody who's always moping
So
all the time.
All the time.
Please have some positive and at a faucet. Siku moja surprise us. Post a happy quote. We'll be like, oh, they finally got, you know, just do something positive with your life. Not every day you get on the internet and it's just something sad, something depressing, something that makes me want to call you and ask, are you okay? It feels like you're asking for all of this attention, but we're not the people you should be asking, you know, it from.
Yeah.
We don't care about you. We're going to talk about you, but we really don't care. Get it from the person you want it from. Say it with your chest. Hey babe, pay attention to me, you know.
Or take me to Dubai.
Communicate your feelings.
I
but
can fit in
bringing it on Instagram.
Yeah.
We're just going to talk about it, laugh about it, call you Drake, and that's it. Beyond that, we can't help you.
Yeah.
I sympathize. I'm sorry. Anyway,
Life.
you see? Anyway.